Good evening. Welcome to tonight's game between the Tri-County Trojans and the Brown County Hornets. This time, let's get the starters. The Trojans and Triopia. Number 5, John Downing. Number 10, Jackson 6. Number 11, Michael Whitty. Number 23, Waylon Mattis. Number 30, Colin Warren. Trojans are coached by Gavin Orr and Tim Bruce. Now let's get the starters for the Hornets for Brown County. Number 15, Vince Ingram. Number 21, Carson Biggs. Number 22, Finn Perry. Number 43, Griffin Stoltz. Number 54, Zeke Palmer. Forwards are coached by Garrett Ingram, Jordan Stoltz, and Dave Fleshler.
Welcome, folks. Hopefully you found your way to the new link on WC Athletics. We're here, Denny Bortman, Aaron Littig for Triopia Trojans, Brown County. This is the 7th grade matchup. Starters for Triopia in 7th grade, number 5, John Dione, number 10, Jackson 6, number 11, Micah Whitty, number 23, Waylon Mattis, and number 30, Connor Lonergan. For Brown County, it's 15, Vince Ingram, number 21, Carson Bench, 22, Finn Perry, 43, Griffin Stoltz, and 54, Zeke Palmer. And as you saw there, the Hornets get the tip, quickly turn it over. Hornets starting off in a little three-quarter court pressure, looking to create some turnovers off the start. That's Lonergan. Layup there partially blocked, I think. Loose ball in the middle is going to end up in a jump ball, I almost guarantee.
That's 6 that had the basketball for Triopia. It's going to stay with the Trojans.
Dione to inbound here. Triopia set up in the line. They go in the corner to 6. Back to 6. That's going to go off his hands. Turnover Triopia. Cancels them out, right? You don't even write them down.
That's the old Coach Sager way, right? A positive and a negative means nothing happened.
That's right. Bence now. That ball stolen away by Dione. Up ahead to 6. Triopia looking to attack. Pulls it back out. Dione swinging it over to Mattis. He steps into a three-pointer. No good. Rebound, put back up. It's partially blocked. Now Lonergan, no good. Ball's still loose. Mattis comes up with it. Loose again. Triopia corrals it. Ingram gets his hand on a pass, and Palmer. Now up ahead to Stoltz.
I think that's going to go off Perry's leg. It did. It's another turnover for the Hornets. They're going to bring pressure now.
That pass was to Lonergan, and I think he thought it was for somebody else.
Well,
go ahead.
If you're Dione, you probably don't want to make that pass anyway. You didn't need to. You still had the sideline. There's Stoltz, layup, good. Pass from Ingram.
Yep, good pass there. Probably want to hit 6 in the middle is where you want to look at there on this pressure because he was wide open right there. Mattis, that's 6. Wing three-pointer from him. Knocks it down. Triopia takes the lead by 1. Bence, who had a really good game the other night.
Yeah, I think he had, 18 points for the Hornets?
I believe so. Stoltz to the basket hard. Off the bottom of the rim, though, and then Palmer able to get his hands on the board, and he's going to get fouled.
They say it's going to be on the shot, so he'll have 2 of them.
Palmer's first attempt. Looked good out of his hand, got it to go. Ties it up 3-3. Pretty good crowd here tonight for this game, too.
Yep. 2 good teams doing battle.
Palmer's second one did not touch any rim, so they'll wave that off, and it'll go back to the Trojans. On a 1-2-2 press here by the Hornets. They're going to look and trap that first pass. Ends up in Mattis's hands. He's across the court. Pulls up for 3. Looks good, and he gets one there. So the Trojans hot from outside to start this game off. Ingram over the top to Bentz. He pulls the trigger on a 3 and answers. Ties it up again. Mattis across, wide open down there is Whitty.
Nice extra pass from Whitty to Lonergan, and he scores. I thought Whitty was going to turn the corner there, and he could have. He probably still would have made it, but he made the extra pass and made it look easy. Nice basketball. Perry in trouble. He skips it over to Bentz, and he somehow finds him. His shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Palmer comes down with it. Might have got fouled. Probably got fouled. And Bentz is fouled on the shot.
Bentz to the line. It's the first one to rattle home. He made it, but he didn't look happy with himself at all.
He's kind of grimacing a little bit.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's hurt. I thought he was grimacing at his shot.
I don't know exactly what
He got them both. It's 8-8.
Brown.
Right? Isn't it 8-8?
It is 8-8, yes.
There it is. That's 6.
Nice job by 6. I know Ingram's kind of looking at him like whatever, but he just was pivoting and creating the space. And then he throws it away. Nice defense by Ingram.
Ingram did a really good job of just kind of not necessarily sliding, but when 6 got the advantage, kind of ran and beat him to the spot. That's Bentz now. He drives middle. Tries to find Stoltz down on the block. Off his hands.
Yeah, the idea is good. It's just it was kind of a hard pass to handle, you know.
They were kind of close, and he had some zip on it.
End of the game for the Hornets. It's, Zimmerman in for Bentz. I don't know if they saw him grimacing a little bit. I would say the best player on the floor just went off, you know, and Carson Bentz. He's had a really good tournament.
That's Whitty, now 6. Tough baseline shot there. Rebound to Lonergan. Unable to get it. Ingram gets the rebound but gets tied up.
It's kind of physical down there, isn't it? For
they're-
a junior high game. They're letting them play a little bit.
Both these teams getting after it.
It was just a catch your breath kind of sub there. Bentz back in on offense. He has 5 of the 8 Hornet points.
Tried to force one in there to Palmer. Goes off of his hands, and now Triopia collects that turnover. They're going to set up in the half court. Mattis, tough matchup for him. Bentz is long. Dione, back to Mattis. Lonergan drives on Palmer, gets a step on him.
And kind of gave up his advantage,
Yeah.
and he pivoted kind of back. Mattis' shot rolls around, no good. Palmer with the rebound.
He did. He had him. He beat him, and he was right there, and then he stepped backwards.
Yeah. 6 kind of hounding Ingram, and they're going to get the foul. That was a good call.
Yep. Essentially, it created a travel, right? Because Ingram did travel, but it was caused from the push, so Fuller was forced to make that call there. So
30-second timeout for Brown County with 1:23 left to go in the first. It's all eights. Again, we have this game. We have the nightcap of the 8th grade version of this, and then we finish up tomorrow. We want to thank the Carrollton Hawks for being in the tournament. Today was their last day of the tournament since the round-robin style. They played all their games. They didn't win a game here, but they played hard. With 5 guys, a lot of what they did had, 5 guys on 7th grade, and then those 5 had to come up and help the 8th grade out. So not a lot of guys, but a lot of hard workers, and see what the season holds for them.
Yep.
It's early.
It is early. Timeout for Brown County. They go to Ingram. Ingram drives middle, looking for Stoltz. It's knocked away. Perry finds it, though. Back down to Stoltz. His turnaround post move. No good. Mattis with another board. Outlets to Dione. Over to the left side. Back up top to Mattis. Ooh, I don't think anybody could see it. I think he did touch it. Or it was a really good hesitation dribble. That shot fake hesitation dribble.
Yeah.
We'll call it that.
Yep. We have to.
Yeah, we do. That's true. Whitty finds Lonigan. Again, he gets down there. Probably had an opportunity to go up with that one. Yep, that one ends up out of bounds. Couple of subs here. Brother for brother here.
I think that's a Meyer. Is that a Meyer?
Yes. Riker Meyer in the ball game. .30-ish seconds. Bent steps into a three-pointer. Long off the back iron. Lonigan with the board. Meyer's going to run point now. Zimmerman also in the ball game for the Hornets.
We're going to get an offensive foul, I think, on Whitty. Yep, and that's a big one. That's his second foul. Team foul number 4 with 16.5 seconds left. Brown County basketball.
Bents to Stoltz. Sweet give and go.
I think he gets the foul. I know. Stolen by Stoltz. He throws it up there. No good. And Lonergan comes away with it. They're going to do nothing here. It's not going to be a jump ball or anything. But I think Bentz did a great job of give and go, but I think he gets the foul. I know Coach Ingram wanted the foul, but he gets the foul if he doesn't fall away from the basket.
Yep.
So it's a good one.
I agree. There it is. That's the end of the first. It's tied up 8-8. Exciting first quarter there, fast-paced action. Both teams playing hard defensively. And it's tied up 8-8. Couple of early three-pointers from Triopia. And excited for this second quarter. Ingram Good floater. That was a floater from like 15 feet.
Yep, good touch.
Meyer off the screen from Lonigan. That screen was fine. I know the kid fell, but he was fine there. That's 6 off the glass from the free throw line.
I think if he sets that same screen, though, they may get him because his elbows are wide.
Yeah.
You know, he's just he didn't move, but nice back cut by Benz. His shot's no good. Great pass by out of Stoltz.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect in the set. All players moving like that, just didn't make the shot.
I think Bentz uses the glass there. He gets that to fall. I know it was a kind of a tough angle, but
I'm really impressed with 6. I don't remember him playing against us. I don't know if he was sick or.
no, he did. He played, yeah.
Man.
And the only reason I remember is because I kept in my mind forgetting his name. So there were multiple times I kept saying number 10.
Whatever works for you, yeah. Meyer off the screen from Dione. He takes a shot. It's no good. Bounces around. Triopia keeps it alive, and it goes to 6. Dione again. One dribble, nothing happening. Now Meyer has it. Gonna get a screen from Beck. And Dione. Just not a lot of movement with this group right now.
Well, not structured movement anyway. Back to Dione. He's going to go left. 6, three-pointer from him. He's feeling it tonight.
He certainly is. That's 8 points for Mr. 6.
But he's going to pick up a foul. I think that's going to be his second.
Yeah, he's going to have to calm down a little bit. That's he's got 2 and probably could have 3.
Yeah.
He's being super aggressive. 4.5 to go before halftime. 13-10 Triopia.
Ingram with the drive. I don't know if Bentz needed to save that. I think it went off of a Triopia player. Now they find him cutting. Good opposite side pass over to Stoltz. And Brown County just struggling to get things to fall around the rim.
Yeah. That's a foul on Bentz. I'm surprised that they have pulled the press back. I know that Triopia broke it a couple times, but they didn't beat him with it. You know, they didn't have layups out of it. So Meyer off the screen, picks the dribble up. Over to 6, skips it to Dione, down to Beck. And Mr. Lonigan gets called for a violation.
Well, I was talking to Coach Orn from Triopia right before the game, and he was not too excited about the effort from his 7th and 8th graders the other night. So he was hoping that tonight would be a little different in terms of energy and effort, and I can see that already here in the 7th grade game.
I agree. That's Ingram over to Bentz, into Palmer. It gets knocked away, goes right through Dione's legs. He had the steal. Nice job by Ingram. Nice little tip, and it's going to be a and one.
Ooh, that's the toughest shot he's had all night and got that one to go. Took an elbow to the head, I think.
Nice play by Ingram. Breaking the defense down. Help comes to rotate. He throws right over the top to Benz. See if he can make the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw up. It's good. Solid player right there.
For sure. That ties the ball game up. 13s. Meyer going off a couple of ball screens there. Mattis with it. Meyer's going to try and reset. Lonergan isn't sure if he wants a screen or not. He's kind of doing a two-step dance out there. Dione over the top to Lonergan. He had Palmer up in the air, kicks it back out to Mattis, and Bentz just goes and takes it away. Back to Bentz, down the left side. Finds Stoltz right in the middle. He's going to get fouled there by Beck. Back to the line. Brown County goes. This is Griffin Stoltz. Bangs that one in there to give the Hornets the lead.
Misses the second one, and Brown County has the 1-point lead. Mattis with the basketball now, working off a screen from Dion. He stepped out of bounds as he was turning to throw back to Lonigan. It's a turnover for the Trojans.
Ooh, man. I thought Dion was going to take that one the other way.
Ingram doing this all game long, gets to the middle, and it's going to be a jump ball. I think this one goes to Triopia, doesn't it? It does. Coach Mr. Fuller cleaning things up with those shoes.
What's he got? He's got the Brooks on tonight, doesn't he? He didn't wear the Skechers. I'm glad.
Well, he's got the Brooks on, and the story goes, there's Meyer, goes baseline, blocked by Palmer. That was going to be a tough shot against a big guy like Palmer. But he ordered black, and he got charcoal, so he's got a pair of black coming. But I was like, oh, Aaron's going to be all over that. And surprisingly, you weren't.
Well, I wasn't quite yet, but I can clearly see that they're charcoal now. I'm surprised that, he's even allowed on the floor.
Well, did he allow himself on the floor?
That's clearly an IHSA violation or IESA violation.
Oh, man.
Well, when you guys said it earlier, here's what I actually thought was that for some reason he was going to wear slip-on Skechers.
Oh,
so I was trying to avoid looking.
Meyer steps out of bounds. Baseline is popping up on these Trojans.
Yeah.
Dribbled right out. 14-13, Brown County. Stoltz with the basketball. Skips it back to Bentz, over to Ingram. It's definitely three guys that are doing a lot of the work as Perry finds himself wide open on a great pass by Bentz.
Good ball movement there. That's kind of a staple of Brown County. They move the ball pretty well, look for cutters. They move without the ball. Meyer around the screen. Jump shots long. Mattis. Lonigan chases down another rebound.
Now we got both Lonigans in, so I'm a mess.
Yeah, I know.
There's Beck. Nice little baseline move. He misses the shot. Like the move.
.106 to go. Brown County's moved ahead by 3. Now Bentz. Ooh. I don't know if Stoltz was supposed to pop up to get that pass, but Mattis on the other end, his three-pointer no good. Palmer with the board. Up ahead there to Perry.
Oh, what a play by Meyer. Meyer gets enough of the pass to tip it. Perry couldn't catch it after that, and it goes off Brown County.
And he crashed hard to the ground, too, and popped right back up.
Great hustle play by the Trojans. Nice idea, too, by Brown County. I love when teams like to look up and go.
There, Triopia is going to get a timeout here. I don't know if he liked the way the set looked. He's going to take a timeout, set something up to get a bucket here at the end of the half. Looks like it's just a 30-second timeout. But it's a good one so far, 16-13. We thought it was. We talked about it in the last game that this would be a good matchup, both 7th and 8th grade tonight.
Yeah, this particular game was a toss-up for me. Just interested to see how Triopia was going to bounce back, similar to what you were talking about. Coach wasn't happy with the effort against West Central. In the 8th grade game, I obviously lean a little towards Brown County, a little more experience, a little more depth. But you never know with what Triopia will throw at you. And they're not without by any means with a great shooter in York, and you got big guys like Fricky and Smith and guys like that handle themselves well. So it's going to be fun.
See what coach draws up here. They got Madison down on the ball. He had Bentz on him. That's not an easy task.
No.
Meyer all the way in. They get to Lonigan on the post. He's looking to work. Tough shot there. Beck with the board weak side. He's going to back it back out. Lonigan finds Meyer. Good shot fake. That jumper got tipped. So now it's down to 12 seconds. Everybody was a little confused. I don't think everybody saw Coach Fuller's tip sign.
Yep. We get it right, and we're getting ready to roll. Mattis with the basketball. He steps back, shot up, no good.
Just a bit short.
Meyer with the long shot. He ties this game up.
Meyer's come in and provided a spark here. And Stoltz's shot at the buzzer. I saw Coach Fuller waving that thing off as he shot it, but it looked like it had a shot. So, wow, good first half. Tied up, 16-16. We'll be back with the second half. Welcome back. Denny Vortman, Aaron Littig here. 7th grade action, Triopia, Brown County. Good first half, dude.
One half of basketball decided nothing.
That's right. You might as well just start over.
Yeah, we're going to just start it all over. All tied up, just like the beginning.
These are the ones that are fun because it's tied up, pretty evenly matched. Who's making some adjustments?
Right.
Is it just an energy effort adjustment from the kids themselves, or what's it going to be?
Well, Brown County was in a lot longer, so you just kind of want to see what this first set, and it just a turnover from Palmer right off, not Palmer. As 6 puts it up there, no good. Lonergan with the rebound, no good. And Brown County survives it.
They sure do. Now Bent's down the left side. He's trapped. Ingram in the middle. Good opposite look to Stoltz. And he's so good at that. Goes in under control with the idea of creating, whether it's for creating for himself or for a teammate. 6 forcing one in on the baseline. Ends up in Lonergan's hands. Finds Dione. Over the top to Mattis. Put on the brakes, let Bentz fly by. The jumper's no good, though. Finds Lonergan, his jumper in the paint. Long, Mattis in the trees. Back out. That's 6. Can he continue the hot hand? No, it's Long. Dione, his jump shot. Off the back iron, chases it down. Triopia just dominating the offensive boards right now, and then Perry's going to pick up a foul.
And that's going to lead to a timeout from Brown County. We better turn the music up so Garrett can have his time.
Yeah.
He wants a full timeout with 4:46 left to go in the third. 18-16 Brown County.
Full time out there from Coach Ingram. I think that 7 offensive rebound debacle there made him very unhappy. And the timeout worked out because Triopia then turns it right over. And right through Ingram's hands. Turnover again. This thing's wide open for anybody to just start getting that momentum. Dione all the way to the corner. Finds a cutting Whitty. His shot was blocked. Ends up in Stoltz.
Yeah, nice little tip there by Benz, too. He wasn't going to get the loose ball. He was able to tip it to a teammate.
Palmer dumps it down to Stoltz under the basket, off the glass.
Not only a nice job by Stoltz to finish, but to catch it with this nice little soft hand, catch it, and kind of hit it to himself a little bit for the points.
Brown County starting to pull away just a bit. They're up 4. Whitty to Dione. 6. Shot fake. That one forced up a little bit, but again, Lonergan doing what he does and his brother, just gets in there and battles. Able to get the offensive rebound. Off to, that was Whitty. I looked down because I thought it was in.
It was in, and then it just bounced right back out. Just kind of rattled and went and popped.
Another good find from Mr. Ingram to Bentz there for the easy bucket. Now we're going to trade it off, and the Trojans are going to take a timeout as the Hornets have extended this lead now up to 6, 22-16, and 3:20 to go left here in the third quarter, as the Brown County 8th graders decide they're going to go in and get dressed and start getting mentally prepared for this matchup against the Trojans. I don't know. It feels a little bit like Triopia maybe in the beginning of this third period here, they've kind of forced a few jumpers, it feels like to me. Maybe not moving the ball quite as well as they did in the first half, and are taking some shots that aren't quite there yet.
Right. They're doing a heck of a job on the offensive boards.
Yeah.
Really, one timeout already called because of what Coach Ingram would probably agree with, just being outworked on the offensive boards.
Yeah.
Now, Triopia is struggling to score the basketball, and you're right. Sometimes it's shot selection, whatever it may be. They need to figure something out here because Brown County is starting to find their rhythm.
Yeah.
And they're doing it through penetration, looking opposite.
All right. Back at it here, the Trojans. Crossed half court. Looking for this cutter there. They find Whitty right there. Good play there by Coach Orn.
Whitty, instead of kind of rounding it off, just kind of broke it off and slipped it and cut it on the backside. So nice read by him.
Ingram finds Stoltz again, and he's going to get tied up. Dione just goes in there and rips it out. Confusion there. All right, that's a substitution. We went big to small here.
Yep, that's Taylor. He's had a nice tournament, though. He's provided some spark for the Hornets, and Palmer has a seat. So, yes, in terms of height, Brown County might have given up a little bit, but that Taylor can play.
That's 6, top of the key. And there he is, pulling down the rebound. Now Ingram up the right side. Goes middle. 6 has got to be careful, and there it was. That'll be number 3 on him. And then that situation, he's kind of looking like, I'm not sure what I did, and I can give you some help, buddy. Instead of running to catch up or get in front, you tried to slide and used your arm to hold on to him a little bit and never made up any ground. That's a point where you just got to kind of turn and run sideways. Ingram in the paint again to Stoltz. Seems like deja vu. Ingram penetrates.
Stoltz is just catching Triopia a little bit on the seal. Quite a bit, actually. Just a little bit of take your eyes off what he's doing, and he's sealing you. And Ingram's finding him. Nice strong move by Whitty as he scores on the baseline. Fouled by either Stoltz or Benz. It's going to be Stoltz. Puts the Trojans back within 4. And Whitty can make it a one-possession game.
A couple of really good possessions for Whitty here the last 2 times. Some substitutions in for the Trojans. Lonigan for Lonigan, and then Meyer for Mattis. Whitty's free throw attempt. No good. Now Ingram. Left-hand dribble. Yep.
And if Ingram doesn't get fouled, he still has a Stoltz wide open on the block.
Palmer back in for Zimmerman. Maybe not.
Well, I think a little teaching moment out of Mr. Fuller as they come running on the floor without being told to get on the floor. I like this sub, though. It gives 6 a breather, plus maybe the rest of this quarter with him having 3 fouls.
Yep. Stoltz, who's been dominating the post, decides to pull the trigger on that corner 3. No good, but then turnover created. Whitty just wanted to get rid of it. He got the rebound, and Dione was there, and he just Probably could have just chilled out for a sec.
Yep. How many times have you seen a big guy do that?
Yep.
Sometimes you just have to let traffic clear before you make your decision.
So Bentz on the inbound pass then gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Gets the first. And he gets them both. Dione now, 6-point lead for the Hornets. Dione to Lonigan out on the perimeter. He's looking over to his brother. Turn around, he's left open, so he shoots the jumper and drains it. That's something neither one of them really look to do a whole bunch, is shoot from that distance anyway. Big bucket there. Bentz drops it down to Palmer. And right now, that's what's killing Triopia is either by dribble penetration or the pass. Brown County's getting in the middle of the floor, and they're just dumping it to either side. And Brown County's converting in the second half versus first half, maybe not quite as much. Dione, Lonigan, back to Dione. Dione looking down there at Whitty. Lonigan there to Meyer. Hesitation dribble. Excellent defense there by Taylor. Lonigan now backing in on Bentz, and he's going to draw the foul. So this is number 30. This is Connor Lonergan. Misses the first. 31 seconds to go here. Knock one of these down, maybe get a turnover of some kind. Gonna wave it, went across too soon. He didn't trust himself.
If I've seen 2 of them, I've seen 20 of them this whole week.
Yeah. He didn't trust it, so he was going to go get the rebound. Taylor. That's stolen away. Now Whitty up the right side. Finds Lonigan on the opposite elbow. That one rattles out. It looked good. But then Meyer with the rebound, or not the rebound, he just takes it away from Palmer. And then Palmer gets the foul.
And you can see kind of Dane telling him, like, keep the ball high. There's no reason to put the ball on the floor in that situation. You're just allowing Meyer to get his hands on it. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Swings it over to Whitty. His shot is blocked. Meyer's shot is blocked. Whitty gets it.
Going to be a second here. Oh.
It's the second time we've had one at the buzzer, and the second time Coach Fuller has waved her off.
Definitive. I like it. There's no question mark in what the call is going to be. So that's 3 quarters in the books. Brown County established somewhat of a lead here. They're up by 6, and the fourth quarter, this game is anybody's game still. Brown County basketball to start the fourth quarter. They're up by 6. And that's Stoltz out on the wing. He drives on Dione. I think that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Triopia. In the ball game for the Hornets, Ingram, Palmer, Stoltz, Taylor, Bentz. Looking for Bentz in the middle. Finds Taylor in the corner. Ingram steps into a three-pointer. No good. Lonergan with the board. For the Trojans, Dione, both Lonergans. Whitty and Meyer. Dione all the way down to the baseline. Dribbled it off his foot, though. He had the angle on Stoltz.
I think at some point you're going to have to start looking at getting Mattis back in the game, Six back in the game, guys that really were hitting some shots early in this basketball game.
They just brought Six up from the middle of the bench up to next to the coach, so I would assume pretty quickly they're thinking the same thing as you.
I think you're just going to, and even if you have to, the rest of this game, go offense, defense, sub. Even if you have to take a Lonergan out or, guy who gives you a lot of energy, just doesn't give you a whole lot offensively yet. As Meyer's shot is missed, battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds, goes to Brown County.
That would have been that was kind of a tough shot. That would have been a big bucket if he could have got that to go there.
Yeah.
That's Lonergan causing some havoc out there. Meyer ends up with it. Gets it blocked, and then somehow he ended up with it still in the corner. Now Dione. Good idea there to call that timeout. That was looking like a turnover waiting to happen in that corner. They're lucky they held on to it for that long. But, just under 5 minutes to go. And I don't see any substitutions going in there unless I missed it already. And I don't see any changes on the board. So, this might be that opportunity to get Six back in the game, especially since, if your thought process is offense to defense, they're on the offensive end here.
Right, and really they had an offensive possession where the ball got knocked out of bounds, and they could have done that little offensive-defensive shift. But they know their players better than we do. We just are watching this one game and one particular half where we saw a couple guys get hot. So
nobody ever trusted me to go in the game with 3 fouls.
Yeah. We called that aggressiveness.
But he's got 2. It's fourth quarter. Over the top to Whitty.
Well, I think Six has 3, doesn't he?
Yeah, 3. But, he's got 2 to give. He's only got 5 minutes. Whitty to the bucket, and Palmer going to draw the foul there.
I'm going to remember this Palmer kid because I bet in a couple years you're going to notice him on the line for the Hornets.
For sure.
And he's always standing on the line. He's always in violation, constantly in violation on a free throw.
He is even right now as we speak.
Yeah, he was in the last shot. He was in violation. He's on the line right now. And I don't think he's trying to take an advantage. He's just not aware of where he's at.
Just not aware.
Both free throws were missed, and that's something Triopia is going to have to figure some offense out here. Ingram tries to force it into Palmer. It just wasn't there. And the Trojans have the basketball.
They got to get a possession with a bucket here soon. Mattis, three-pointer. This could be a big one. Rattles out. There's Whitty again, though. Good position on Stoltz with the rebound, and will get the foul and go back to the free throw line.
He's had a nice second half, hasn't he? Figuring some things out.
It's almost like there's been like a confidence switch in him in this half. First attempt. Off to the side. Knocking some of these free throws down would be big right now. That's 3 fouls on Palmer for Brown County. Whitty gets that one. 5-point lead, 4:20 to go. Mattis out here trying to pester Bentz, maybe force him into a turnover. There's a cutting Stoltz and a foul and a bucket. And Brown County is just really good at that penetration, and their guys dive. They don't stand and watch. They dive at a good angle, and then the ball handler is looking as well. And there's 6 back in the ball game. Lonergan goes out. Stoltz trying to separate this just a little bit more with this free throw. Stoltz with, that'll make it 12 points for him so far. And probably he's tied with the leading scorer.
Yep, him and Bentz have done that damage, 24 to 31.
6. If he'd go left, there you go. He has it if he goes left. Jumper's no good. Ended up with his own rebound. Mattis down to Whitty. Whitty to Mattis. 6 there. 3-pointer. It's short. Rebound Dione. Triopia still doing really well on the offensive boards. They've got to get something to fall. And Mattis knocks one down. It was only a 2, though, I believe.
Yes, it was.
Well, I think he put 3 up there.
It's a good foul by Dione.
And there, he fixed it. So Bentz will go to the line here. Got some conversations. All right, Bentz to the line. He's going to be shooting 2. Misses the first. Coach Ingram, Coach Fleshner talking some strategy down there. Bentz misses them both, and that's going to be a foul on Palmer. That'll be number 4 on him. Tropia down 6. And really, they're getting some open looks right now. They just have not been able to get anything to go down, and Bentz there with a steal. Ingram finds Taylor. Taylor drives middle, and they had 2 Triopia defenders there, and then they just both left him, and Taylor drives all the way down. He gets the basket. Dione to 6. Dione finds Lonergan at the free throw line. No good. Whitty gets his hand on another one, turn around and go up, but it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay here. Man, Whitty's been active on the offensive boards this second half. That's Perry coming in. Palmer's going to go have a seat. Inbounds pass goes off Lonergan's hands. Crucial turnover there. They got to make every possession count. And then they also need to find a way to keep pass or dribble penetration out of the middle of the floor.
Right. (33-25).
Dione looking for Whitty there. Ends up in Lonergan's hands. He's got to be careful on a travel. Dione, wide open jumper, no good. There's Whitty again. Getting position on Stoltz, drawing the foul. And back to the free throw line he will go. Michael Whitty has really been keeping them, although he's not converting as much, but offensive rebound, keeping possessions alive, drawing some fouls, getting people in foul trouble. Really played well in this second half. Gets that free throw. Second attempt. That one looks off, and it didn't touch the rim, so it'll go Brown County. Bentz. They're having Mr. Six pick him up early. Bentz finds Ingram in the middle, and he hits Perry on the backside. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get a jump ball. We got fouls, right?
Fist, yep. It's going to be a foul. I love the way Brown County put Ingram there kind of in the middle, the guard there. Let Bentz do some work here, fire it to the middle, and he's such a good passer.
Ooh, Taylor to Perry, back to Taylor. That'll be foul number 4 on Mr. Six, Jackson Six.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Now there's no fouls to give on either team. Both teams are in the bonus now. Now you just need to know who you want to foul here. Benz would not be one I would foul. Ingram would not be. Maybe I like Taylor's game. I haven't seen him shoot free throws yet. So if I had to do something, that would be it.
Yep. And Bentz, pass from Perry there, and Bentz turns around and scores. It's a 9-point game now. Mattis. Dione now in the corner. Dribble drive. Floater off the side of the backboard. There's Whitty again with an offensive board and putback. He seems to be in the exact right place.
I've been watching him. He positions himself well, too. Oh, that's not going to make the coach very happy. Perry shoots a three-pointer. You got to understand your situation here. We called it down and distance.
Yeah, and Brown County, a little pressure right there. Now Whitty's going to drive baseline on Stoltz. Finds Lonergan. Ooh, I think Coach Orrin wanted to take that timeout back once he outletted it back to the top. He looked at the ref like, ooh, don't call it. Don't give me it. But, hey, it's 1:19 left to go here in this game. Brown County leads at 35-28. Full timeout from Triopia. Triopia basketball here under their own basket. They're going to need to score right here. Whitty to Dione. Mattis. They get it to Whitty. Good idea. He's been the guy for him here in this half. Mattis looking for a three there on the side. 6 now. Up top to Dione. Down to Lonergan. Kicks it to Dione. He steps into a three. Looks good and nails it. Big bucket there from John Dione. Makes it a 4-point game under a minute to go. Steal there by Lonergan. Up ahead to 6. Can he convert? He'll get a foul on Bentz. And now 6 will go to the line. Jackson 6. He has 8 points on the night. First free throw didn't go. I think one thing Triopia can take a look back at this game is free throws.
Yeah. I don't know what their percentage is, but hasn't been good in the second half.
There he is, Mr. Whitty, battling for the board. It'll go to Brown County, though. But those 2 free throws, and it's a 2-point game, and it's completely different outlook. Stoltz, he
I agree.
Bentz all the way to the bucket. That's a huge bucket from Carson Bentz there. Triopia was had a little momentum going, and he's able to convert in transition. Dione, three-pointer long. Ingram chases down that rebound. 20 seconds, and that's going to be Mattis with a foul. That's a big swing. 2 free throws into a transition layup. And that foul is on Mattis. Vince Ingram gets the first one. Going to have some exciting stuff happen here for Triopia to close this out. It's a 7-point lead. Somehow the ball goes back to Ingram. He'll find somebody. That's Taylor. They're being told to foul, and they get Taylor. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Dione. Good game from him. Handled the point, most of the game he does. He's really hard on the defensive end. Hit a big 3 there a couple of possessions ago to make it closer. But Taylor's free throw off to the right. That's Emmett Taylor. I think Mr. Taylor's on the wrong side of the nail as he drains the free throw.
He just had to say that.
So Meyer now trying to get up the side and just, good pressure there by Ingram to speed him up, creates a turnover. And there's only 7.4 seconds left in this one, so Brown County should come away with this victory. But it held true to what we thought. It was going to be a good basketball game, and it sure has been. That's going to be Mr. Bryson Beck checking in because that's 5 fouls on Jackson 6. So Triopia's had 2 guys foul out. And Taylor's back to the line. Brown County pulls everybody off. Taylor misses the first. Second attempt for Taylor. Gets that one. Extends it to a 9-point lead. I'm not sure. I looked down to look at something, and something weird happened on the inbound right there. But that's going to be it. Mattis now, he'll dribble it out, take that half-court shot, and that's going to do it. Good action there from both teams. I love it when basketball's close. The kids are competing. They got to make decisions in the heat of the moment. Somebody has to step up and get a big rebound, make some free throws. All that stuff happened in that game, but Brown County comes out victorious, 40-31. Now we'll move on to the 8th grade game. Hopefully it's the same kind of gritty action we had there in the 7th grade game. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for that.
Number 3, Kate York. Number 14, Wesley Smith. Number 25, Joseph Six. Number 31, Carter Wood. The goal score, William Trinity. Chosen to coach by Gavin Orr and Tim Bruce. Now let's see the starters for Horse, Brown County. Number 0, Leo Ingram. Number 33, Colton Venus. Number 34, Ryan Law. Number 35, Merritt Linover. Number 44, Brandon McGinnis. Coach and coached by Garrett Ingram, David Fletcher, and Georgia Schultz.
All right, here we go. 8th grade action, Brown County, Triopia. That's McGinnis. Wow, that's Smith that got the tip. Got his own tip. Goes in for the layup.
Yeah, it must have been.
I think it got
touched.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been touched by Brown County because you know you can't get your own. Now here comes the effort from Triopia. That's a different level there. Skip pass picked off. Up ahead it goes to York. He steps around. They're going to get him for a travel. Notice the energy change right now.
For sure. For sure. I just talked to Coach Tim Bruce on my way down there too, and he said the same thing. Like he liked the energy from 7th grade. They've been talking to him the last couple of nights, so see if it changes on 8th grade.
Went over shots, no good. Rebounded by Smith, almost taken away from him. Outlet to 6, up ahead to York. Well, they kind of became one-dimensional, Triopia that is, against West Central. York was doing a lot of the dirty work and a lot of the shooting, and that's not to say he can't handle it.
Right.
It just finding more people to get in the flow, and they did right off the bat with Smith scoring the first 2 points in the game. Missed shot there by Wood. Ingram leads it up ahead to Law. Law's shot is up, good, and he's fouled.
Leo doing similar thing Vince did in the 7th grade game.
Yep.
Getting there, finding the open person.
Law will have one more at this one. Free throw good.
Hornets in their pressure. 1-2-2. Inbound to Smith. York now crosses back over right, gets into the middle. Up top.
Triopia is going to be tough to pressure just because of that right there. And then York goes right to the basket and scores. He's shifty.
And a nifty layup right there, too. That was right hand kind of off to the side.
Ingram thought about it. Nope, Law. They could have had McGinnis on the back cut. They don't throw it to him. Now they do in the shallow. He goes baseline around Fricky. No good. There's Law again. Picks it up and scores.
Law already contributing. I mean, I don't think he scored very many the last game we watched them, but he's already helping him out.
6 needs to move to the basket there. Great pass out of York. If he's moving towards the basket, he probably scores.
Well, I do see that 6 has something on his ankle, and he seems to be a little tender on it from the other night. He got hurt some the other night.
Lynn over on the backdoor cut. Baseline pass to Ingram. Now McGinnis. Ball gets knocked away. There's Lynn over to pick it up to Law. Law's fouled again, and he scores again.
Wow. Law's coming out to play.
Just hanging around the basket, taking what he can get. He has all 7 of the Hornet points.
Free throws off the back iron. Wood corrals the rebound. Now York off the screen from Fricky. Shot fake. to Fricky, off the glass, no good. There's 6. He missed it. That'll be off Triopia.
I'm already noticing a different York tonight. You know,
Yeah.
he's not trying to do too much, and I think he kind of got in a pattern of doing that.
He is, just like you said a minute ago, so shifty. Trap there in the corner, that's Ingram. Let's see, watch for seals here from Brown County. Now that's Linover. Finds a cutting Law to a McGinnis on the other side. Tipped back out. Linover tries to drop it off to McGinnis, and there's Smith with a steal. York looking to push it up the middle. Finds Wood up ahead. Jumper from him. Drains it.
Don't usually see him do that too much, but he does have a nice rhythm shot when he's open. He's one of those guys who can knock it down.
Bemis. Skip pass over to Linover. There's the movement from the Hornets. They get McGinnis right in the center, over the top to Ingram. Easy little jumper down there. It's long, though.
I don't know how you stay in front of York.
I don't know
Really.
either.
There's the shot Wood normally takes, and he hesitated and then didn't take it. York goes baseline, spins out of it, back to Wood.
Good recognition by York there to not try and go up with McGinnis on him.
How much of a pain is York being right now?
Oh,
Just being a
gosh.
constant mover.
You know, I kind of thought coming into this, watching Linover the last few years, he's been such a, athletic, physical kid, especially on the defensive end. I thought, York might struggle a little bit tonight, but he's really, really doing well as that 3 fires off, rattles out, rebound to Ingram.
Up ahead to Bemis, and he traveled. He went to pass it, and McGinnis went actually to cut, and he cut right where Crawford was at, so he couldn't pass it. Smith will check in for Bemis. I don't know that totally falls on his shoulders.
Yeah, I agree.
And Beck is in the game for Triopia. York goes right around Linover. Nice pass to Crawford. Kick out to Smith. Smith's shot no good. Tip out by Crawford, but it lands in Ingram's hands.
Ingram against Beck. Now Linover looking for Law in the post. Skip to Smith. Smith finds a cutting Law. There's that dive. Good job by Smith. Able to get it back, but he dribbled right into Ingram.
That's the difference in the 8th grade game already, is Triopia is wise to that backdoor cut or that dive that they're trying to get against this defense. The 7th grade was pretty susceptible to that.
7-6 here. York working against Linover. Spin dribble. Good shot fake and step through. Nice soft touch from Tate York.
Back up there, Hound and Smith. Smith throws ahead to Linover. Linover hits the middle. Little floater up there. No good. Battle for the rebound. There's Linover in there. He somehow gets to McGinnis. McGinnis throws it up there. It goes in. Not going to count it, I think. Yep.
That's on Fricky, I believe.
That's his second. That's a big foul. See how they want to play this.
Law working hard on the offensive rebound there. Comes up with it, kicks it out to Smith. I could have swore that was a double dribble. Ingram gets Linover on the wing. McGinnis, free throw line, cuts through, nothing there. I'm not sure who that's going to help. That'll be off McGinnis.
That'll bring in Bryce Hoots for the Hornets. Linover will have a seat. Smith comes back in. I think that's a great sub to get Fricky off the floor with 1:07 and 2 fouls for him. It's a battle already, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense on both sides. Love to see that. As you said earlier, that's going to be a foul on Smith.
What Tate does really well, and he does it almost every time, but when you're straight up defending him and he's bringing the ball down the middle, he's got a great little stutter step before he makes a move and just gets that defender like moving his feet, and he does a good job of reading whichever way they kind of lean. 6 corner 3. Law with another rebound. Now Hoots up ahead to McGinnis. McGinnis throws it over the top trying to get Ingram. And that's Smith getting his hand on another one. Up top to Law, kicks it out to McGinnis. Ingram finds McGinnis in the middle. Smith hits Ingram cutting baseline. Good ball movement here from Brown County. Smith's jumper no good. McGinnis comes crashing in for the board, nothing. Ends up in York's hands.
Oh, York, I saw his jersey getting tugged. I won't mention any names. 19 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's been action-packed.
Yeah, for sure.
And physical.
I mean, and again, we've already mentioned it, but you can tell a difference in intensity and energy from the Trojans tonight, both squads, 7th and 8th from the other night. So whatever Coach Orrin and Coach Bruch did the last 2 days of practice has sparked a fire.
I agree, and it's noticeable.
It'll just be, Brown County's pretty good on the offensive boards. You got McGinnis and Law, that length in there. If Triopia can figure out a way to kind of secure more defensive rebounds, that'll help them in their effort here to start to control this game.
York with the basketball. He gets it. He's being worked over by Smith. 9 seconds left.
We're going to want to get this back to York to give him a shot at it. That three-pointer, tough one there, fading away from deep. And Mr. York does a really good job. He gets a lot of arch on his shot anyway, but that one almost touched the barrel.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first quarter. Brown County's up by 1. It's a good one, folks. Stay with us.
Back at it here in Winchester. It's a good one, 9-8 Brown County. Brown County will take the ball out to start this second quarter. Triopia being super aggressive defensively. Almost picked that off with York. Nice job by Smith to corral it. Here's Lynn over on the wing. He skips it over to Hoots. That's Bryce Hoots. Just super active right now, Trojans out of this zone defense. Smith, again, does a great job of corralling that pass from Hoots. High post to McGinnis. McGinnis' shot is true. It's kind of a dagger sometimes when you play that defense that hard.
That long.
Yep, you cover a lot of ground. And then they hit a nice 10, 12-foot jump shot. That's Wood off the screen. He's hit one already. Missed it. There's Crawford with the rebound. He kicks it out to York. York's fall away three-pointer, no good. Battle for it. Hoots had it. Gets knocked away from him. Smith now has it. Three-point bucket. No good. Smith and Crawford battling for the rebound. They say Crawford fouled him.
Yeah, I'm just now jumping on the mic here. I don't know what you guys have been talking about, but this seems like a different Triopia team than we've seen earlier.
That's exactly what we've been talking about. A couple practices under your belt to wake you up, and they are definitely playing with a lot more energy. McGinnis knifes through there and makes it 13-8. That's York off the screen. He spins to Wood. Wood's three-pointer. That would be a big one if it went. It didn't. Here comes Smith. He's leading the pack. Up ahead to McGinnis. McGinnis to Ingram. Ingram, they make that look pretty.
Yep. Good finish there. Oh, go ahead.
Yep, and they've opened this up to a 7-point Brown County lead. Yep. Linover picks up the foul. You're just going to have to play in better space with him. He's like we were just talking in the first quarter, how shifty he can be with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, Linover, he's covered the best guard on the team since he's been in 6th grade every game, I think.
Yep. Very mature, very physical guy. There's Smith. He goes baseline, nothing going. Relocate his Wood. Out to York. That's Crawford now. Back to York. York shot. No good. Out of bounds. It will go to Triopia. Triopia in a little bit of an offensive funk right now. York takes a seat. Beck comes in. That might change some things. Ingram shot no good. He does a great job of getting his own rebound off that block and putting it back in. Crawford now with it. High post. It goes to Smith. Back to Crawford. Into the corner to Wood. He goes baseline on Smith. Nice defense on the Hornets there, especially Smith. He cut that off. There's 6. Tough shot. Missed it. Wood rebound. His shot partially blocked. Here come the Hornets. Transition up ahead to Ingram. Shot fake. No good on the layup. Smith follows. Good.
Yeah, you can't lose track for a second with these Brown County Hornets. They're always looking to outlet and get down the court fast, and that right there, just the Trojans missed a shot, and automatically the Hornets were down the court, and as soon as they turned around, it was too late.
That's right. And Triopia's going to have to figure this out. Brown County on a 10-0 run with 2:55 left to go in this second quarter. It's 19-8 Hornets. Triopia ball out of the timeout. They're going to have to solve this run that the Hornets have put together here. They've gone cold. The Hornets are on a 10-0 run, and they've shifted the defense up on them too. Into the corner, it's Wood. He can hit it. He just left it short. Smith battles for it. Now Crawford has it. He gets it knocked away from him. Now York, everybody's on the floor. Nice hustle by both teams. McGinnis up ahead to Ingram. To Bryce Hoots. Skips it over to Smith into that short corner. They work that well. Ingram throws it out. Smith runs it down. Triopia with a big stop there. Wood with the basketball. Skips it over to York. Brown County in a zone. Oh, they almost got away with not covering it. There's Wood. He's up against Hoots. Kind of off-balance shot, but he makes it. And Triopia needed that more than anything just to get back into the rhythm down there offensively. Smith has it. They've been working that high-low all game long, and it was there again. Just a great job of Triopia getting their hands on the pass. Wood's shot is long. McGinnis has it. Over to Hoots, skips it over to Smith. Oh, nice job.
Nice
That's what
backdoor.
McGinnis does, and all of them do so well, is that when your attention is on ball side, they're working weak side. They're working shallow. They're working cuts. Going to get 3 subs for the Hornets here as McGinnis is at the line. First one is no good. So it'll be Bemis, Law, and Easton Hoots in. Smith and Bryce Hoots. And Lenover just runs out. I don't know if he was supposed to go out, but he's like, I'll do it.
Yeah, they needed it in a hurry. He's pretty quick, so get off the court.
McGinnis misses both of them. Almost gets his own rebound, but at least ties up Wood on the rebound. It's just the little things right now for Triopia that they need to tighten up. It's not the hustle. You see the hustle. Easton Hoots. Now Law takes York up to Crawford. Skips it over to Wood. Into the corner to 6. They're really just trying to deny Mr. York, and why not? West Central did the same thing. Nice steal by Wood up ahead to Crawford. Crawford's shot no good. Wood had the rebound, got knocked away by Bemis. 40 seconds. York gets McGinnis's pass. York to Wood, scores. 19-12. Foul by York. Not a terrible foul in terms of that's just his first, and it's only the team's third. There's Law. He's not too interested in shooting out there. That kid can play. Nice scoop pass.
Smooth.
Scoop shot, I mean. Spin move and scores. There's York to Crawford to 6 into the corner. Shot good. Triopia is starting to come alive. It's 3 seconds left. Ingram shot no good. And that's our halftime score. 21-14, Brown County on top. We'll take a 10-minute break and we'll be back with you.
All right, we are set to get back with second half action between the Triopia Trojans and the Brown County Hornets. After that first half of very up-tempo, physical basketball, it was fun to watch. I mean, I know I'm excited to see the second half here. Brown County kind of pulled out to a little bit of a lead there towards the end of the half. I think they got out to about a 10-point lead at one point before Triopia got back into the groove of things and cut that lead back down to 7. So anybody's ball game at this point. We'll see if both teams have the same energy that they came out with in that first half or not.
Pretty even basketball really across the way. It was just that cold streak that Triopia went on that Brown County took advantage of. Starters both ways. It's Bemis here. Over to Law on the wing. Wood guarding him close. Getting a double team. Into McGinnis. That's what Brown County does. They just find seams. Ingram shot's no good. Linover runs it down. Back to Ingram in the high post. He floats one up there this time. Rarely will he miss twice. That close. York into the corner. That's 6. He comes off Smith's screens. Throws one up there. Puts it in. Didn't even quite have his body squared to the.
But he did get to the right angle, so if he at least can get it up on the glass, he at least has a shot.
Nice job. Smith picks off Bemis's pass. Spin move into the corner to York. York shot no good. McGinnis grabs the rebound, knocked out of his hand. Back to York to 6. York doesn't take that shot. 6 really wanted him to after the. He takes that one though. It's a deep one, no good. Bemis has it. Throws it ahead to Linover. To Ingram. They make it look good. Similar to some of the teams that are in here, when they played a lot of basketball together, they just find each other. Smith in. Bemis will have a seat. Ingram shot no good. McGinnis with the rebound. I don't know. They're going to call a foul. I think the wrong angle there. It probably did look like a foul to him. It's going to be 6, but 6 kind of had his hand wrapped around and on top of the ball. Either way, that's the way it goes. McGinnis, first shot's good. 10-point lead for the Hornets now. Battle for the rebound, and Linover comes away with it. Brown County now is the one being super aggressive and getting these rebounds. 6 comes away with that one, but it's knocked out of his hands. Stays with Triopia. Wood to York, and he'll walk it up. Smith's runner, no good. Rebound by the Hornets. Ingram's shot is no good. Fricky's outlet hits a Hornet and then goes right back to him. Ingram finishes. Wood on the wing. Looking to go into Fricky, and why not? Fricky throws it up there, no good. He gets it back. He's fouled this time. And he'll have 2 of them.
Fricky's first one is no good, falls a little bit short. We'll get one more shot at it here.
This might be Triopia basketball. It is. Battle for the rebound. Crawford in for Fricky. Wood, three-pointer, no good. Bounced out again. It'll be Triopia basketball. Again, this is kind of another little run that Brown County's on that Triopia is just in a cold spell. Ball somehow got in. I didn't even see that get into Smith. He's fouled.
Yeah, he just kind of backed up his guy there and just cleared him out. Allowed enough room to get the pass in and then got fouled on the way up.
Similar to the 7th grade game, we're going to need Triopia to hit some free throws if they're going to want to get back in this. Down by 12. Smith has another one. Misses that one. Crawford had his hand on it. And then Law must have stepped out of bounds. They're under us, so the one thing that we can't see is the baseline very well. 6 to Crawford, out to York. He doesn't need much, almost pulled the trigger there. To 6, long shot, no good, battle for it, and Linover with a good box out. It's going to be a foul on Smith.
It's 3 on Smith, so they're going to take him out for a little bit, get Fricky back into the game.
Fricky with the steal, up ahead to York. York's going to attack. Shot up is good, and he's fouled. The foul is on Law, his second. Team foul number 3. York at the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. He misses it. And there's Crawford. He gets the rebound. To York. York shot, no good. And Fricky's going to pick up a foul. That's a big one. It's 3 fouls on him. Team foul number 4. Smith forces it into Ingram. It's not there. And then Smith's going to pick up a foul.
May just been a little bit of frustration trying to make up for an errant pass right before that.
Hoots will come in for Smith. Beck with it on the wing. Puts up a shot and nails it. That's a big shot. It's an 8-point Brown County lead. Hoots, Bryce Hoots, baseline to Linover. They really got to get, the baseline isn't to score. The baseline is to get you to shift and then get you caught on the shift. And they do a great job of that, Brown County that is. Here he is, baseline again. He's going to look middle. Right there he is, sitting in there. And as soon as the middle guy catches it, it's either shot or back cut from the other guy. Just so good at it, it's just natural for him, you know, just instinctual. 1:47 left to go in the third. Bryce Hoots has it. It's knocked away by York. And then a foul on Brown County. That'll be Bryce Hoots that'll pick up the foul, and that's going to send York to the free throw line, I believe. Yep. Free throw percentage, how would you describe it right now? Atrocious?
Yeah, I don't remember a made one.
Get back into rhythm here.
Yeah. That's what I keep thinking with York. He hasn't had his best game from behind the arc, but keep giving him free throws like that, and give him a chance to build his confidence back up, and this could be a different ball game.
There goes Lenover again. Ingram almost pulled the trigger on it. There's Hoots. Baseline, looking for that middle guy again. There's Lenover. He tacks the middle. Looking opposite. There it is. Hoots. Nice shot. Just rimmed out. 117. Here come the Trojans. Oh, too much space for York. You're right. He hasn't missed, and it's been. Ingram misses the layup. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Triopia. Nice play design there as it goes right into McGinnis. He scores, make it 30-21. Six with the basketball, trying to find somebody. He puts a shot up, and that's a second time I've seen him shoot a tough one and just bury it. McGinnis on the baseline gets Crawford up in the air, and they're going to say it's a block shot.
I think that's a pretty good call there by Fuller down there. Turkey had good position. He stood his ground and did get a piece of the ball, and so it did go off of him and stayed Brown County ball.
So there'll be a technical foul here, and that's a big one because that puts York at the free throw line. And because it was Brown County's basketball, I think does it still become Brown County's basketball? This is something I don't even know.
Well, I would have thought Triopia's, but I guess we'll find out. We'll learn something new here.
I do. This is where you wish you had somebody up here that knew the rules better than I do in these situations.
So York hits 1 out of 2.
You're right. It's going to be Triopia basketball. Kind of had a feeling that was the case, but that's big because that takes a possession away. The arrow is back to Triopia too because that was on a jump ball. McGinnis picks up a foul, and 6 will go to the free throw line. Down by 6. 6 has the next one. I didn't mean to do that on purpose.
Oh.
6 makes it 5. Hoots. Nice job by Hoots. He gets nice, even better job by McGinnis on the missed shot as he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 now. Just those little scoring droughts for Triopia right now is what's really the difference in this game, you know. I don't think Brown County's really gone on a long drought. They've just kind of kept the pressure on the whole time. But there's a couple stretches here where the Trojans just couldn't buy a bucket. And free throws at that matter too. McGinnis makes 1 out of 2. 6 seconds left. York's going to have a shot at it. He gives himself space. Shot. Good. What a shot by York, and it's a 3-point ball game heading into the fourth quarter. This will be fun.
Yep.
Well, Ryan, Triopia has a chance now
Yep.
to tie this ball game in this possession. The Hornets have been great at, like I said, just being consistent all game long, being fundamental, finding that open guy. Triopia has gone through sections where it's been tough for them to score, and they just throw the ball away there, and it's a turnover. Smith, Linover, McGinnis, Ingram, and Law for the Hornets. Law with it on the wing, finds the short corner guy. That's Ingram. He dribbles up. Smith to Ingram. Right to the middle. I thought they were going to miss it. They threw it to the middle to McGinnis. McGinnis was doing what he's been doing all game, making great passes to the opposite side, but Triopia had adjusted to that pass. Actually, if anything, McGinnis was wide open. York shot, no good. There's Crawford. And now he kicks it out to Wood. Battle for it. It's going to be a foul on Smith, I believe.
They're going to get 6 on that one. Which that brings.
That's better for Triopia, as
Yeah.
Smith had 3 anyway. Law to Ingram. Ingram dribbles up, skips it over to Smith. Smith, nice spin move by McGinnis.
Yeah, felt the defense, moved off of it.
Nice move, not only to spin off of it, but to meet the pass and kind of spin at the same time. There's York, big 3.
Right.
Folks, he's starting to feel it. And he's a kid you cannot, even when you think you're not giving him space, he'll find space. There's Law with the basketball. He skips it over to Linover. Linover on the wing, ball above his head. Oh, Smith kind of fell down. Nice move by Ingram. He scores. 35-31. Linover really extending himself out here on York. Over to Wood, to Smith. Smith's shot is no good. Battle for the rebound. It's probably going to stay with Nope, it's going to be Brown County basketball. I thought the way that ball kind of ricocheted off. But again, it's underneath us and tough to tell.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the call. I had no idea what was happening there.
Smith to Ingram. Ingram tried to hit a back cut on Law.
He had it. 6 was able just to get his legs stuck out there just enough to deflect it out.
Linover, interesting. Linover takes a seat on this one. Bemis comes back in. McGinnis shot. He likes that shot, and he's a pretty good shooter from there, too. 37-31. York with the basketball. High post into Fricky. Oh, if he would have turned the other way. That's Wood. It's short. Rebound by Smith. Up and good. Wesley Smith puts him back within 4. That's Bemis. Getting worked. Skips it to Law. Up ahead to Smith. 3 minutes to go. Got a lot of basketball left. It's going to be a good one. Skip to Law. Nice shot fake by Law. He's fouled on the floor. Oh, he's not. They say 2. Linover will check back in. After Law's first free throw. That was 4 fouls now on 6, so that's a big foul. Wood has a seat. Beck comes back in for Wood. Law's second one. I will say this about Law. He's been good at the free throw line. 39-33. Hornets on top. There's York to 6, back to York. Skip to Smith. York is at the logo and he hits it.
Go.
Hits it from the logo. And he's just comfortable. Skip pass is picked off by Smith. Here comes York. It's 39-36. Back within 3. 17 points for York. Beck has it. High post. He's going to get another look at it. He's not going to make this one. Smith gets the rebound. Kicks it to Beck. Beck shot. No good. And McGinnis is off to the races. Now up ahead to Linover. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul by Linover. Coach Ingram wants to talk about it with 2:11 left in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a fun one, folks. 39-36, Brown County. First horn. Triopia first to break the huddle. It'll be Brown County basketball. Nope, it's Triopia basketball. That's right. It was on the turnover.
Offensive foul there.
Yep. And I'm sure they're designing a defense to figure out York right now, and that's what I would be doing right now.
Over. He's extended up past half court because anything inside, and York seems to be in range.
That pass goes right through Six's hands. That one hurts if you're Triopia. Beck guarding Smith. Up ahead. Nice job by Smith. He gets his hands on it. That's Wesley Smith retreating back. Leo throws it up there. No good. Fricky with the rebound. Linover with a great job of stealing that pass, that outlet pass. Fricky was kind of falling out of bounds anyway, so he had to get rid of it. And that's going to be a big foul for the Trojans. That's 6.
Yep.
5th foul. And he'll foul the game with 7 points. A couple tough shots that he made in this one, but that's a big one to lose for Triopia. That puts Linover at the free throw line for 2. He misses the first one. Linover's second one is good. 40-36. York with the basketball. Skips. Well, they were just undecided who that was supposed to go to. It ends up in Crawford's hand, and he traveled. That'll put Crawford back on the bench. He'll bring Wood in. And it's Brown County basketball up 4. Well, if you're Triopia, you have a foul to give. You can play that card a little bit and then kind of figure out where you want to go. You probably don't want to foul Ingram. You don't want to foul McGinnis because Ingram hits a nice little shot. But you're going to have to start thinking strategy here pretty quick. 6-point lead for Brown County. Coach saw it coming.
Yep, he was ready for it. Yep, he saw the ball getting tied up, goes ahead and calls a timeout, and he's awarded it rather than the jump ball.
We'll keep it right here because we have a few announcements. Tomorrow's games, again, North Green and Triopia will play at 1 o'clock, and then we move that again. They'll play at 3:30. And then West Central and Brown County will play following that to just kind of help the Hornet fans watch some playoff football. So good luck to them as they play tomorrow afternoon at, I think, 1 o'clock against the Carrollton Hawks. So 2 WIVC teams going at it.
And that's in Mount Sterling, is that correct?
That is in Mount Sterling. So if you're a Hornet fan, I know there's a lot going on. I think the Deer Classic's going on this weekend, too. Everything's going on in Brown County, Mount Sterling.
Nothing as big as tomorrow night's game, though. We got a big game tomorrow night.
That's right.
It's West Central versus Brown County.
It'll be the true championship for the 7th grade as both teams are undefeated. And if Brown County holds on here, it'll be that way for the 8th grade as well. Still plenty of time left before that's decided. 6-point lead for the Hornets. Triopia basketball underneath. It comes into Wood. It gets to the corner. Back to Wood. His shot, no good. Nice rebound by McGinnis. That wasn't an easy one. Off to the races go the Hornets. Law's shot up, no good. McGinnis goes high to get it. And that was big. Law is fouled. That's their last foul to give. Everything else will put them in the bonus. I don't know who you want to foul if you're in situational stuff.
Just thinking that. I was just kind of scanning the court here to figure out who they would, and there's no good decisions.
Ingram partially blocked. Next shot is good. He's had a nice one tonight and hit shots when they needed them the most. York in trouble into Fricky. Fricky's fouled by McGinnis. I know he was straight up as he finished it, but he
was moving into him as
he was fouling. 25 seconds left. Brown County trying to hold on. They'll go back and look at some of this. Free throws will be a big part of this decision. But the basket should count.
Yeah, I thought he said, did he say
he
no
said
basket?
no basket, but I so the foul was on the box out. He waved off the free throw, so I don't know if I don't know. I'd like to ask that later. I think the free throw counts, doesn't it?
Oh, I think.
He said no.
There we go.
There we go.
He did.
There we go. Okay. I was just confused because he had the wave off of the shot. It was a dead ball foul on the box out, so McGinnis goes to the free throw line. He hits the first one. He's been pretty good tonight. He has 15 points, trying to make it 16. And he does. York with the long one. He hits it. I don't know how he does it. That's 20 points from him. Ingram going to attack the basket, and he's fouled going up. 11 seconds. It's going to take a miracle probably for the Trojans, but man, just, several times just getting right to the cusp of making it over the top. And again, I go back to a couple things. One, a couple runs where Brown County consistently kept the pressure on. Triopia in the first half, late in the first half, and again early in the third quarter, second half, just went on some scoring droughts that you didn't see the Hornets do. And then the second thing is, I think we'll all go back and look at the book, and Triopia's free throw percentage just wasn't very good. Ingram misses the first one, but he's had a heck of a game. 18 points for him so far, looking for number 19 and making it a 7-point lead for the Hornets. He misses it, but Law up big, gets the rebound. It's going to be a foul. And we'll send Law to the free throw line. Four seconds left. It's going to just see what the final score is going to be. They don't even get a shot off as Triopia will fall to the Brown County Hornets. 46-40. It was a good one, though.
Yep, nothing to hang their heads on this one. They definitely came out fighting. Just had a couple of those cold streaks and couldn't fight back from it. Then there at the end of the game, Brown County closed it out. So good hard-fought battle by both teams. And I think you say both teams are back tomorrow, right?
Both teams are back. They'll be playing in the final game, so we'll actually get to decide a true champion in the final game because West Central and Brown County are both 3-0 in the tournament and both looking for the WIT title. Congratulations to the Hornets. They just did everything that they needed to do, showed their veteran presence in a lot of ways. And what I mean by that is it got rocky, it got chippy. Triopia made runs, and they just kept their composure and continued to do what they'd been doing all game, and that's why they won this game 46-40. So we'll be back tomorrow. There'll be some good ones tomorrow. Stick with us. Good luck to the Hornet football team as they take on Carrollton. We'll be watching that one, and then we'll be back here at 3:30 again for the first action, North Green and Triopia, followed by West Central and Brown County. Thanks for tuning in, Denny and Ryan. We'll catch you tomorrow night.
Good night, everyone.